Hello all you awesome people, and with having years and years of experience of being a Jedi Knight, I'm going to attempt to use the Force to play the Star Wars Battlefront beta. Now this is the beta elites, some features may be missing from the beta that are present in the full elites. Also as well, I'm going to be putting this live as soon as I'm done filming, so there may be a few mistakes, but I wanted to give you guys the quickest response I can give. So apologies if I say that Jar Jar Binks is the best Star Wars character that has ever been, but that would probably be a mistake. So let's have a look through the menu, and from something rare I'm going to show you the settings first of all. And there's a variety of settings from colorblind profiles, which is pretty new. I've not really seen too many of those in a game before, but it's pretty cool to have an inclusive option like that for colorblind people. You can control the amount of motion blur, which is pretty nifty. Some people don't like the sway of these kind of games where the gun sways around a bit, and when the character kind of returns, sometimes they can get a bit of motion sickness, so that is pretty cool that you can control the amount. There's a variety of presents to choose from, as well as you can customize individual options. So there's anti-analyzing and ambient occlusion, and you've also got some nice post-processing effects. There's gameplay options, controls, audio, and you can also configure your EA account from here. There's a stats page, which is probably going to be kill to death ratios. It's not going to be available in the beta, among other things as well, like how many times you've collected a flag or them kind of things. I'm guessing it's going to be pretty standard. From the collect options, this is actually pretty cool. There's going to be dial armors in the game, which I didn't know about until now. I'm guessing they're going to be interactive trophies, stuff like AT-ATs, I guess. Or I'm probably going to be more static, but you can probably throw them around, and it's going to be probably nice to have a collection of those in the game. There's going to be some unlocks as well. So from the unlock screen you can choose your appearance, which is not available in the beta yet. You can also choose your blasters. There is a variety. There's the E11 for instance, which is a stormtrooper rifle, and the DLT-19, which I wish was a BLT right now because I'm pretty hungry. And they unlock at different ranks, or you can also purchase them. I hope there's not going to be too many microtransactions. I'm fearing those with that kind of price tag there. I'm sure there will be, which is a bit scary. You've also got star cards as well, which is a variety of equipment you can unlock at different ranks, or again you can unlock at a price of 100 credits, which I'm quite fearing as well. I'm going into this with little knowledge of Star Wars Battlefront, the new one anyway, from EA. I have played a ton of the original 2 Star Wars Battlefronts, so I'm in a pretty mixed mood right now whether I'm going to like this or not, but we'll see as we go on. There's single player and 2 player kind of single missions, which is kind of like the campaign mode you can play, and you've also got multiplayer as well, which we'll be playing today. In the missions you've got training, battles, and survival mode. Kind of like the idea of survival mode, that you can survive against waves of Imperial forces. Then you've got your battles. I'm guessing this is going to be like campaigns, and you've also got a training mode, which is pretty handy for new players. In the mission screen, a multiplayer screen that is, as you can see there's a mistake there. This is because it's pretty much going live as soon as I'm done filming. You can see there's a variety of different modes. You've got your drop zone mode, which is a fast-paced action mode with a single objective point. You've got the Walker Assault, which you face off against AT-ATs, and only AT-ATs it seems, in this mobile attack and defense game. So the AT-ATs aren't controllable, which is a bit of a point that some people have said, oh we don't mind, and some people said, oh we do mind. I'm not sure what camp I sit in. I prefer everything to be playable, so I'm kind of a bit sad they're not in, but let's see what new features we get in Star Wars Battlefront. So I'm going to play the Star Wars multiplayer Battlefront mode of the Walker Assault mode, which is quite a bit of a handful to say. I'm going to jump cut ahead, but there's some nice loading screens, just in case you're wondering. So, this is the actual overall appearance of the kind of game ready kind of thing. You can press to join, and I'm playing as a Empire or Stormtrooper. I'm actually losing my voice. I've only just had the flu only a couple of days ago, so enjoy my raspy tones. So you've got to keep uplinks offline to stop the rebel bombing raids. So it's pretty much capture the command posts pretty much. Defend the AT-AT from rebel attacks during bombing raids, and if the AT-AT survives, you win. So there's a variety of objectives to this mode. I really like the layout of the actual getting ready to play. I don't know what this kind of screen is called. But you can see there's 2 AT-ATs of full health, and there's 3 Y-wings. And you can actually use the arrows to see what your other players are doing. So you can start your partner. I'll start in a randomly controlled spot. I've got no idea where you start off at. So let's see if we can start. And you've got your blaster here, and if you use your right mouse button, you can actually zoom in. If you see those little points that guy's just collected, there's a variety of, I'd say, power-ups to collect, which is kind of like your Call of Duty kind of kill streaks. And there's a rebel soldier over there which just got blasted away. So I'm going to hide behind this rock for good reason. I'm not running away, but I've just obtained a power-up. So this is going to be the AT-ST. I've accidentally killed the chicken walker, which gets disappeared, sadly enough. I don't know where that went. I think I think instead of actually waiting for the 4 seconds, I've got to press it in the 4 seconds. So yeah, I'm an idiot. So let's see if I can run down and shut down that command post over there. So I've got to try and shut this down. I'm just waiting over there. So this is pretty much the control points from Battlefield in Battlefront. So it's got a kind of Battlefield kind of flavour. If you put Star Wars on top of Battlefield and then give it a few things that was existing from Battlefront, then you kind of get the idea of this game. There's probably a bit of Call of Duty in this as well. So I've just got killed by Harrigan 2A. There's actually a lot of people that's already leveled up, and this is only 1 hour into the belter. So this is a bit weird how people have leveled up like mad on this game already. Must have been playing at no end, which is quite weird to think. Right, so I'm going to call in a TIE fighter, and as you can see, by using the power-up, you get to play in the air. So you no longer have vehicles on the ground, you have to actually use power-ups to pick them up, which I'm not too sure about, to be honest. I'm not too sure if I like that idea or not. It's very different, and the game doesn't feel like Battlefront too much. It kind of does, it kind of feels familiar. Although if you combine the two, Battlefield and Battlefront, you'll probably get more of an idea of what's going on. So far, it seems. So I'm battling this X-Wing, and then he said X-Factor there, which is a completely different thing, which is a singing competition. So let's see if I can find any more X-Factors. There we go. The X-Factors in the air. Whoa! Spock's just got sent flying. Got to try and learn my air wings. Let's see if I can fight that guy. And I'm just locked on. There's actually a lock on. Air combat seems quite nice so far. And I like the little sparks that you give off when you shoot somebody. They're quite nice effects, and it does remind me of Star Wars movies. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep, I've really got to learn to fly. I've really got to learn to fly. As you can see, there's people being banned sometimes for not fighting fairly. So they just keep banning, I'd say, from the fight. So that's quite nice. So you don't get to play against people that are cheating the system, etc. There's Y-wings incoming, which means that the rebels have controlled enough command posts to send some Y-wings to attack our AT-ATs. I've just got a power up at the moment, which is sealed. You can place this down, and people inside the sealed don't get infected by incoming laser fire, which I was about to say until somebody stopped me. About time that sealed was deployed faster in future. Right, let's see if I can actually destroy some rebel scum And there's just one that hopped over the mountain over there. Let's see if I can defeat him. Oh, yes! I got to kill him before he killed me. That felt fantastic. One of my first kills in Star Wars Battlefront. It's actually quite confusing having two games with the same name, because this old one was called Star Wars Battlefront as well. I don't know how I'd feel about Star Wars Battlefield. That'd be a completely different naming whatsoever. Let's see if I can jump over this hill and die, because there's 3 people over there. That was a suicide move. And let's see if I can start from my partner this time. He started up pretty close to where I was before. Right, let's see if I can go up the hill. And with a bit of luck, I might be able to get a few kills in before they kill me this time. And let's see. Can't find anybody. I thought I'd find someone now. It seems like everyone's been shot to death. You can't actually control the AT-AT, which is a bit of a letdown. I'd like to be able to control it, I must admit. And the AT-STs can't be automatically hopped into. As I say, you've got to find power-ups for everything. And oh, that seems to actually be controllable. That seems weird, because it's completely different from what the actual first ideas was. So I seem to be able to hop in there now, which seems different to what they originally said. So this is pretty cool. So, oh, I'm able to fire. Ooh, I am all powerful. Feel my thunderous power, you rebels. Oh shit, I just shot down a TIE fighter. Oh, yeah, I got mad with power there. I got completely mad and overdrawn with power. I just shot down my own. Ooh, I've got a variety of buttons to press. Okay, that's high power laser, it seems. That is called bombing raid. Oh, this is pretty cool. I think I've just shot down about 50 of my guys by holding a bombing raid over there. Oh, that's pretty cool. I've just shot down some. This is pretty nice. I must admit, I wasn't expecting this. I thought you can control these, but now I realise that you can. I am more powerful. I am a god of Battlefront. Let's see if I can shoot everybody down. Feel my awesome laser fire. Pow, pow, pow. This is awesome. Yeah, I've not gone mad with rage. And A-wing just crashed into my face. That was terrible. Sad A-wing. I'm sure I'm supposed to be firing at something like that right now or something, but I'm not too sure of. I think I've just got to help my guys on the ground. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be firing at anything like a shield generator. It seems like this is timed as well, because I seem to have lost the ability to fire. So yeah, that is a timed kind of power up. You only have it for so long. Right, let's see if I can do some damage to the rebels. Right, and of course try and collect as many power ups. That was pretty cool. I kind of like the AT-AT now. That was pretty fantastic. It's actually opened up my eyes to this game. It made me feel a bit better about what I'm experiencing from the conversion to Star Wars Battlefront 2. Right, I wonder if it actually is going to be some DLC with the Clone Wars. That'd be pretty cool. Though they have actually said that there wouldn't be any in this game. I'm sure there'd be another one coming sometime as a sequel with the Clone Wars in. At the moment it's not going to be in the full elites from what they've said in press statements. So there's no clones, no original trilogy, which I'm sure is a good move for some people, because some people don't really like the original trilogy, or not fans of it, I'm sure. And Jar Jar, which I've just bashed again. Right, so going down. Let's see if I can actually. Ooh, there's some rebels over there. I didn't see. I am as blind as anything. Right, there's some rebels hiding in the snow. Right, let's see. So with years and years of experience of being a rebel trooper, I'm gonna see if I can beat more. Actually, I'm not a rebel trooper. I'm a stormtrooper. I've switched allegiance. I've years of experience of being a stormtrooper. I've been in the 501st. I'm gonna beat some rebel scum. Oh, there we go. Rebel scum eliminated. I'm gonna be on Darth Vader's most fantastic Stormtrooper of the Year awards ever. Let's see. Right. So, going down. There's an A-wing over there which just crashed into my AT-AT earlier. I'm sure that's the same one flying around. I'm gonna kill you, you little git. Flying around in the air like it's so cool. Oh, okay. TIE fighter, you're shooting your men. bloody menace in the air. Get your pilot lessons if I were doing any good at all. Anyway, right, let's see. There's something coming from down this corridor, I'm sure. And don't take that the wrong way. Right. There's E-web blasters over there that you can control. Somebody's already on one, so I can't take that, unfortunately. And I'm going to try and see if I can take that power up if I don't get killed by trying to take it. On to the beaters! And I'm sure this is a suicide mission. Okay, okay, run downhill. Okay, caught in that TIE interceptor. Whoa, gets made. Okay, balls, you've took away my TIE interceptor. I'm going to have so much fun with that. I'm going to fly around and break mayhem in the air. That was a bit of a suicide mission. Let's see. Right, come on. I can do this. For years and years of Stormtrooper blood in my veins. Yeah, not many years at all. Quite there. Right, so you can start from your partner, which is pretty cool touch as well. That's pretty nice. You can have a buddy system in this game. Right, there's going to be Y-wings, it seems. They've only got one Y-wing around. There's an orbital strike. They're all bad place to stand. Bad place to stand. I've just backed away there like a coward. Oh, okay. Whoa! Where did he go? He flew. Whoa! Wow, that was a jump pack. And the first experience of jump packs. They're pretty cool. They remind me of the Get Troopers. It's actually weird how people have leveled up in this, and the belt has only been out a couple of hours. It seems weird. Everybody's already know what they're doing. This is always one of the things I always have in these kind of games. Never very good in them because I never spend enough time to level up fully, and always get socked completely because everybody's already got the most fantastic equipment there's ever been. So there's a E-web blaster, E-wing. That is a different type of fighter craft whatsoever. Ooh, and I can see that airspeed sit down. Oh, that was pretty cool for a moment there until he stopped me. Alright, let's start. There's actually quite a lot of fair fight bans over there. So it does seem like people get banned quite a lot, it seems. Right, let's see if I can take this TIE interceptor or whatever it is. I'm sure it's a TIE advance. I don't know what it is. Oh, you've actually stolen it. Oh, I'm never going to talk to you again. I'm sure I don't know who you are anyway, but I'm never going to talk to you again. The actual graphics of this game look pretty impressive. I am enthralled by the effects and the amount of detail. That's something they've really focused on and something that DICE have really done well on. That spark over there that just shot out of the AT-AT's ass, it did look like a fart. That AT-AT did have a fart over there. Did look very impressive. And the visual effects have really been fantastic this time around for this game. And they do look like... I am impressed by all the graphical effects and the kind of Star Warsy feel. It took me 3 times to get that sentence out. That was fantastic. I am such a YouTuber right now. Let's see. So let's see if I can beat that guy. That was pretty weak over there. Ooh, okay, he's doing a rabbit hop out to that. I'm just going to lay down suppressive fire. Okay. Right. I'm waiting for a cooldown. That is pretty cool, nice cooldown effect there. It's nice that you can have quite a lot of shots before that cooldown. It kind of feels like a gigantic sci-fi game of laser tag, this does. It would be pretty cool to unlock the jetpack. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a follow-up video in a lot more finalised form once this is done at some point, if I can get the time for it to say, guys. Another side, probably the battle solar system if you really want that. And let's see, I've going to unlock the E-web blaster again. It's nice to have a kill streak. I'm not sure which way I want to go yet with, well, the way I feel with the Star Wars Battlefront 2 kind of experience where everything's on the ground and you can just go into a turret, or you have to do kill streaks. It makes the game a bit weird having kill streaks, that you just find an orb somewhere and instant ATST, which is a bit weird. But that was a Battle of Hoth, and that was my first impressions of the Star Wars Battlefront belter. And that AT-AT head over there is pretty cool. I really like that. So yeah, I've been Lone Wolf. It's pretty nice UI over here of showing you everything that you've done in that last battle. Nearly got to level 2. Little tiny bit. Come on, give me a little bit more. Yes! I am rank 2. I am the best Star Wars Battlefront player in existence because of being rank 2. Yeah, not likely. But Ooh, maybe rank 3. Maybe rank 3, come on. Snail trail. And you get credits, which is not really too bad. So you can unlock everything without microtransactions, it seems. I'm sure something will seep in there sometime with a load of DLC options and everything. And a thank you for playing Star Wars Battlefront Beta. So thank you for joining me on this wonderful day of Star Wars. And I've been Lone Wolf, we've been Games to Find, and subscribe!